Hello guys, it's Oli. So it seems like I modified one file too much and my whole fucking game crashes all the time and I had many bugs and apps didn't work, so I decided to uninstall the whole fucking game and we will go from scratch. Lucky you can join me on my journey reinstalling the game and all the mods you need to make it look pretty good. And of course, first of all, we need to download the game again and then install it. I will skip this part and be back when the game is installed. So, we have installed the game. So, it's 2022 and nobody will use Assetto Corsa default launcher. We will use Content Manager because it works best with all the mods and it's just essential, guys. So, Content Manager, we will not search for key. I already have my key. We want Assetto Corsa. Content Manager, we will go for the AC Stuff website. Links are all in the description. So, download. Yes, we will take this one, latest, and this will open up. After we have installed our game, you will find the Assetto Corsa root folder where the game is installed under your C drive, I guess. Then it's program x86 if you run a 64-bit system. Then it's Steam apps, common, and there it is, Assetto Corsa. So we will need this, and I will just note my key somewhere because I have it in copy paste mode. So this is our root folder and we will extract those two files into Assetto Corsa root folder. So now we should have Content Manager in here and we can link this one to our desktop. So we have installed Content Manager. This will open up on the first time we start it. You will give your Assetto Corsa root folder here, your Steam ID, which you can find if you are in-game and click on your profile. It will be in the URL in the little box above. You can enter your name and you should really install 7-zip. All the other things are not mandatory, I think, but I install them anyways. Press OK and it will open up. Switch to full version. No, it's asking me for a key. If you don't already have bought Content Manager, you can do it by pressing get in your key and you give it $2 inclusive tax. It's I think around $3. Just go here and buy it with your PayPal. Will get a key via email or any other pay method. I already have my key, so I will enter it here and press OK. Now app will be restarted, but it shouldn't take long. Thanks again for your support. OK. Do as you like. And now we have full version of Content Manager. So we will close this, and next thing to get better graphics will be CustomShadersPatch, or known as LightsPatch. CustomShadersPatch. Just search and Assetto Corsa. You can get a free version in Content Manager. I will show you this. When you go to Settings, CustomShadersPatch, install. Now it will install CustomShadersPatch, and I think it will, yes, install the latest stable version. If you want some more features like rain, you need to have the version you have to pay money for. So You get this from Patreon, and we will do so. Patreon. And Ilya, who is the creator of CustomShadersPatch, you can give him like $1 per month. I think that's the least, or €1. I'm subscribed to him already, so I can just go to his latest post and download Lights patch. You can now just drag and drop this file you just downloaded into Content Manager, or you extract the files into your Assetto Corsa root folder. I will do the comfortably solution and just open my downloads. Here it is, and drag and drop Lights patch into Content Manager somewhere in this area. It doesn't matter. I want to disable occasional hints. Those 3 white bars will turn green. This will tell you you have something new to install or update, and I will install Lights patch 1.0.1.80. So now you can see ShadersPatch version. I've got the newest version, which includes the rain visuals, and I will change this to do not auto update, so it prevents it from overriding my board version with the latest free version. So this should be good by now. We will test it. Close, open again. Yes, it's still there, so now we should be able to have rain. Next step we need is Sol or Pure. For my personal preference, and because the creator of both is working more hard on Pure and advancing it, I will go for Pure. I like it more, so you should just search for Assetto Corsa Pure, and you will find, Pure. And we should find Peter Böse on his Patreon site. Otherwise you can search for Peter Böse Patreon. I will link all the links in the description box anyways, so you can just go for the latest post. It's Pure, and we go for the high resolution version. I still got my GTX 1080, but it's still enough to run this game with around 50-60 FPS, even with high resolution sky domes. So now we have downloaded this. Go to downloads. We'll find it here, and we can just extract the mods folder as it is to your desktop. And we'll find it here, and you go to the Pure 0.148 folder and then just go for this batch date. You will tell the file where your Assetto Corsa root folder is, so we again go for PC, C drive, programs x86, then it's Steam apps, common, Assetto Corsa, and just leave this one marked. Press OK. Now it asks you if you want to install new VAO patches, and we press Y, and now it will be installing Pure with all that we need. Installation complete. Press any button as you wish, sir. So we've done this. Next step will be ReShade. We just go for ReShade. You don't need to add Assetto Corsa or anything. Just go ReShade and press this purple download button. We will go with the simple version without full add-on support because we don't need any more. Then we run the exe date file, and now it's very important that you don't choose the Assetto Corsa launcher, and you do not choose Assetto Corsa ACS x86 file. Even if you have 64-bit system, you need to choose this one, acs.x. So we mark this, we leave it with DirectX 10.11.12. Now we can choose a preset. We don't have preset yet, so we go skip. Now we uncheck all, check also we have all the default effects installed. Next. Now it will be installing ReShade. And finish. So now we have installed ReShade. We should find in our Assetto Corsa root folder. If you don't have it as a favorite and you're kind of modding it more often, just a hint if you haven't done it already. If you're in the folder, just press right click with your mouse and you can add it to your favorites, and it is pinned. So now we should find this folder, ReShade shaders, perfectly fine. So the installation found the right folder. And now we will go for all the presets. Of course, there are thousands and 100,000 of presets out there. You can use any you want, but I will use mine. And so I put here a txt file where to put each preset. I will just copy this, put this here, so I can close this one. And now open the folder, and now there are all the folders where you can put all the presets. So we need video settings for Assetto Corsa. We will need CustomShadersPatch. We will need session presets. You don't need this one. We need ppFilter. We take only ppFilter. We will take ReShade preset, and we will take my ReShade shaders. So Google Chrome thinks those are with virus. No, it is not. Keep. And as soon as everything turned from dark gray to light gray, we can start. Nice, finished. So we're in our downloads, and these are already installed, so we can delete. And now we can start. Video preset, my video preset for Assetto Corsa, because everybody has its own screen size and so on, and you can take mine and just change the screen size resolution. We will take this to C, users, then your name, and then I also added how you can show app data folder. You go to app data, local, AC tools, content manager, then you go to presets. Then we don't have video settings already, because I have never saved any video preset. That is what creates the folder. You can just create a folder which has the name video settings, big V, big S, or you can go to settings, Assetto Corsa, video, and just save the preset as it is. We'll just name it test, so it creates the folder. And now if we go back, there will be video settings, test we can delete, and my preset we can drag and drop to here. Next thing is my session presets, which is one folder above Quick Drive. We can put this one via copy and paste. This is just some pre-formulated sessions. You don't need those. Then we go to my ReShade, which is in the root folder. Just drag and drop to your root folder, and watch out you don't put it in any other folder here. Look that it is in the root folder. Then we have the ppFilter, which is also in the root folder, but we go to System, CFG, ppFilters, and again we can just drag and drop it to here. Now we have CSP preset. This one should be in our users, your name, app data, local, and then I think CSP preset, what does it say? Custom AC tools, content manager, presets, and CustomShadersPatch presets. So we put this one here. Last but not least, we have my ReShade shaders. So we go back to Assetto Corsa root folder, and you will find this folder, which I already showed you. And you can just copy, mark those two, and then paste them and extract them to there. Override everything, yeah, because I've just copied the default effects as well. Now we can close everything. Don't save. We will open Content Manager again. Now we have video settings. We will choose my preset. Then we will go to disable the hints again. Settings. We will go to CustomShadersPatch and go to the extensions. And now we will load my preset as well. You can load any other preset, or if you have your own preset, just go to save preset, and you will find the path and can have a look where you have your preset, make a backup, and install your own thing. You should make sure, if you do not load my preset, you go to settings, CustomShadersPatch, and in the extensions you should go to weather and make sure you have marked your Sol 2.2 version 2.21 and weather script pure. Just make sure of that. When you go to settings and Assetto Corsa and you have my video settings or anything else, make sure to go to apps and enable developer apps and enable Python apps and enable Sol Planner. It should be ticked by default, but just make sure. I will go to Drive. I haven't installed any tracks and cars. I have them on a hard flash disk. So now we will just start with, I don't know, something that looks good. Maybe, yeah, this one, and go. This looks very good. You can see we have the gray box in the top of our screen now. This means ReShade works, and it already is telling us ReShade is now installed successfully. Press position 1 to start the tutorial. And for you, it's not only position 1. I think it's only in Germany keyboard layout position 1. Otherwise, it's home button. You know, above your arrow keys, there are 6 keys, and the middle one in the above. You can press it, and ReShade will open. Skip tutorial, and now we can see this little blue bar here, where it says ReShade preset, and we will choose our ReShade preset. I will take mine, of course, only ReShade, select, and if the ticked effects are not on top, you can press this one, active to top, and all the effects will, which are maybe down here, will come to the top. Now we will go to settings. You can change the button that brings up the menu, and you can set which I like, effect toggle key. I will do numpad 6, then we click somewhere, and now we can press position 1 again. And now if we press 6 on numpad, it brings on the effects and deactivates them again. So now we have our game. We will go to our process filter. If you don't have this already, you can click here and search for it. It will appear then on here, and you can search for your liked ppFilter. I have already chosen this. It remembered by magic. And now we can go to Sol Planner app and maybe do something, or in the noon. Now, since we have installed the paid version of CustomShadersPatch, we can go for rain, light rain, and we bring up puddles and wetness, and you see it works. We have puddles, we have wetness, we can increase rain, and we give us some wiper speed, and there we go, guys. That's how you install it. And all the other apps from now on are additional, but this is the basics to get some proper graphics. Of course, you can play with the shaders and the effects. If it's too tilted for you, too blurry, you can deactivate tilt shift and it will be, more sharp, but I like it like this. And yeah, I hope this helped you to some extent, and it's super easy, and even with the free versions, besides rain, you will have everything that I have now, and all the other things, as I said, are additional. And yeah. And the last thing I want to show you is Open Pure Config. We'll have it here. If you don't have it here, you will find it here. Open Pure Config. If it's like this and doesn't show anything, make sure to take it a bit bigger, and then you go to clouds and cloud render method and put it to 1. That's how you get the good sky domes. Those are the real world images of heaven and sky, and looks much better. I hope you liked it, and have a Merry Christmas, guys, and see you.